Hey, I'm Kyle from UK band ChasedByVoices, and I want to start off by asking you a question. How are you? And I don't quite mean a day-to-day how are you, like you've met someone in a shop whilst getting tea bags you forgot when you went out the day before, and you're looking for small talk so it's not awkward while standing in the queue, because we've all been there at some point. And if you haven't, then trust me, you will. No, I mean, how are you, as in how are you yourself? Have you eaten today, hydrated, showered, exercised, socialized, done important chores, done a hobby, learnt something new? If you said no to all of that, or just a few, I wouldn't blame you, because honestly, it's a struggle, even more so when you're struggling mentally. Which is why I would love for Calm, Campaign Against Living Miserably, to be voted for in the 2025 Project for Awesome. Calm is a mental health supporting and suicide prevention charity based in the UK. Calm's vision is that no one feels like suicide is their only option. Every day in the UK, we lose 18 people to suicide, and over the course of a year, that number amasses to 6,570 people we lose to suicide in just the UK alone. 200,000. That's how many suicide attempts there are each year. It's a massive number. That's roughly enough to fill 2.2 Wembley stadiums. Calm offers support online, covering a wide catalogue of issues, as well as having a helpline that runs 365 days a year, taking calls from those who need that also important support. Just £12.20 will help fund a call on Calm's potentially life-saving hotline that each month gains traffic of 28,000 calls. That's 336,000 calls per year. Now, I've spent a lot of time over the last few years struggling to even get out of bed on occasion because of how bad I've struggled mentally. Specifically, more so the last 2 years, and I'll tell you the sad story why. In 2023, I lost my mum to cancer. After the night of her death, I would find myself not being able to sleep, not being able to do almost anything I would usually do. I struggled mentally before this point, so I knew that it wasn't going to be smooth sailing, but I didn't quite understand or grasp the constant wave of emotion varying from minute to minute, sometimes second to second. I decided to put up a facade and go back into streaming and content creation like I had everything under control, just to end streams and everything crashing down to the floor. I would find myself distancing myself from friends because I didn't want to burden them with all the pain I held inside. It was overflowing out my head, out of my chest, and my soul at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I started having flashbacks that she was still in hospital, and I'd break down because I couldn't remember any information about the ward she was on to ring and see how she was doing. I took no steps to get help until the night these flashbacks happened whilst on a Discord call. Luckily, I have the best friends that realised what was happening, and they managed to get me through, brought me back down, and grounded me. They showed me that night that I was cared for, loved, and had support in my corner. That alone gave me the strength to research for help, and that's where I found Calm's Offload Your Thoughts section. I'd spend my nights before bed offloading my thoughts into a place that no one could ever see them, sometimes even writing songs and copying them out to use as lyrics later. And that's just one example of how Calm has helped me in my mental journey so far. If you watched this far, then thank you for listening to my story, and if you're out there struggling, I hope Calm's resources can help you too. The P4A voting period will be from 5 PM GMT or 12 PM EST on Tuesday, February 11th through till 4:59 AM GMT or 11:59 AM EST on Wednesday, February 19th. Please consider voting for Calm, this project for awesome, and don't forget to donate. Oh, I thank you.